Hello everyone. Today we will be presenting an innovative solution called the bridge. So currently, there exists a huge problem in the emergency relief industry because resource distribution centers have essential items to provide to individuals affected by natural disasters, but these people are often actually unable to obtain those resources. In fact, there were over 7 million cases of resource deficiency in the US in 2024, and in many regions over 30% of resources in distribution centers were actually unused as products like food items expired. This unfortunately leads to a worsening image of organizations like FEMA, and the main issue is that people don't know where to find resources. In the past, humanitarian groups have created cloud-based workflows during natural disasters with services like Airtable to display resource logistics, but these are often for commercial purposes and not intended for aid seekers. So our goal is to provide users a centralized database displaying the locations of necessities during crises and enable NGO distribution centers and humanitarian groups to share inventory real time. We created an online web and offline SMS application to allow users to enter their desired essential items and receive locations of nearby compatible distribution centers.
The following is a demonstration of our website's interface for the suffering individuals impacted by natural disasters who are in need of dire help. Their location is determined through browser permissions, and they can input their desired resources to receive the nearest locations. Multiple locations are outputted if not all resources can be found in one location. People can access this service through SMS as well, by texting a number associated with Bridge. Next, we can look at the interface for distribution centers that work around the clock to support communities facing adversities. They have the ability to attach a CSV file to the website, which is parsed and stored in our data servers to keep track of their real-time inventory counts and resource expiry dates. There is also a computer vision option for NGO distribution centers providing key resources which can leverage machine learning to determine and keep track of their inventory.
For the front end of the website, we incorporated HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the aesthetic design and the Python framework Flask to connect the front end to the back end. The backend keeps track of inventory data through an SQL database and performs location compatibility estimates for desired resources. The distribution center distances calculations were enhanced with a proprietary implementation of the Haversine formula and the GeoPy API. The distribution center credentials to the website will be authenticated by Firebase, and the computer vision option to add inventory was created by training a YOLO V8 machine learning model. The SMS features were implemented with a service called Twilio. The biggest challenge we ran into was fixing the cross-origin resource sharing error in our Flask file when trying to access specific resources from the database. To solve this, we seamlessly integrated the front-end and back-end with the necessary API requests.
The main risk is that people won't be able to access Bridge if natural disasters hinder internet. However, we accounted for this by creating an SMS system. The second risk is that organizations may not update their inventory consistently, but we send them auto reminders and they are actually incentivized to follow through because they are funded better by governments if they have better outreach. Ultimately, this solution bridges resources with remarkable results.